Alright, Shalom, Shalom. It's your brother AHBAD from YAHAWASHI AHBAD. I'm Prophet of Service, St. Petersburg, Florida, GMS, Tampa Bay 12. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem YAHAWASHI, by Hashem Rabachah Kadash. Double honors to my elder apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Single honor and salutations to all you sincere brothers that's constantly pushing virtue to sincerity. And peace and blessings also be to all of you sincere, confusing the faces in the four corners of the earth who believe in the spirit of Yahweh. Shalom, peace and blessings be unto you all. And this is basically a testimony of how beautiful the spirit of Yahweh is. And this is solely for the spirit. This is not just making this up, not doing this for no points and nothing, or not doing this to get attention. This is truly what happened to me today, dealing with the garment issue. Because Elder Apostle Gabar put out a video, I believe it was today. Today is Sunday. What is today? Hold on, Salakia. Sunday, July 14th. So I perceive it was today. It was today. So I had to go and handle some business with a fellow Israelite. Well, no, I'm sorry, not a fellow Israelite. I'll say he's a Jake, but he helped me out in the world. So like work and get money illegally, So it's like I got me full time. So whenever he need me, I slide through him. Anyway, make a long story short, we had went to Wendy's. I know, Salakia, forgive me. I went to Wendy's. All right, it was chicken though, but it's still off. And we had got greeted by this Judahite, this woman, ain't want to stun her. But then it was this Jake who was standing there. We had a very stern spirit, but it wasn't like austere or like very aggressive. He was just like he was at attention, like a soldier, But he wasn't like too over exaggerated. But he like a straight Jake. And I was talking to him, and he said, "Yo, I like your shirt. I like your shirt." I had a shirt that had my shirt. It's a Gadite that has it's a Gadite face with like the feathers, and he's blowing. But what you see come out of his mouth is the whole universe. So I had a shirt on like that. He said, "Yo, I like that. I like that." And he said, "They're my people." And I was like, so like if we don't rambling, but it's just testimony. I'm gonna bring our precepts. He was like, "They're my people." I said, "Yeah, they're my people." I said, "Hey, you know what?" I said, Hispanics ain't nothing but Spanish speaking niggas. And he was like, "You know what? I like that." And then he just dapped me up. I'm like, "Okay, cool." But anyways, I had put my order in. He went home and put his order in, whatever. Then make a long story short, he was making the food. He came back. He said something. I forgot exactly what he said. He was like, I forgot what it was. It was something he said. But first I said, you look like somebody I know. And then he started speaking, and I was like, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. No. I said something. He said Shalom, and I said Shalom. YAHAWASHI Barakatah. That's exactly how I said it. And when I tried to shake his hand, cause usually it's a Jake in the world. When he grabbed me, when he had saluted me, he grabbed my forearm. I said, okay, I see where you at. And then he lifted his apron up. Remember now, he worked behind. He worked behind the counter. He lifted his apron up. He had a shirt with fringes at the bottom. This happened today. I like, what? But I said to myself, what? And I like, okay. We started talking a little bit. I said, who you with? IUIC. He just said he was some dudes that do the word. And I said, I know where you at, 16th Street. This is St. Petersburg, I'm born and raised in St. Pete, but I live in Temple, so we had to go to St. Pete. And he was talking, and then he mentioned some dude. He gave me a dude name. Ain't gonna say his name. His name started with a J, though. He used to come out to the camp, but he got offended by something I said, and I had made a video on him. And he used to come out to the camp. He had dreads, and the dude said this same dude is at his camp. And what I said was, see, the reason why he don't come to our camp anymore. I told him I was with Great Millstone. He never told me he was with. He just said him and a couple of dudes do the word in St. Petersburg, Florida. That's some little spot. And I said the reason why the dude don't come around because he got offended. I said, listen, if it's thus saith the Lord, and you can't go with it, you can't deal with it, I ain't got nothing to say to you. No more to say. And the dude said, you know what? You're right, because we got to get out of that whole feeling that, it's about what we say or how we feel. It's all about what the Lord say. And it was just beautiful, whatever the case may be at a certain point. But what got me when he lifted his apron up, this dude was wearing a shirt with fringes at his job. Okay? So now, before I go any further, I want to pull out a precept because I just had to give you the whole scenario to let you know where I'm going with this one. So this is Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Salakia. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 17. Be not over wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? Okay, now that's one that's telling you about being over wicked, because we're going to go off, because we're not perfect. We're not YAHAWASHI. Now I'm going to verse 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? So that's been a decree by the elder apostle Gabar. It's saying that we supposed to wear our garments, past our knees, and that's true. That's absolutely true, and I'm not going against that none whatsoever. And the reason why I say that, I'm going to bring this precept out just to prove that, because dudes out here be tripping, man. Yo, these are the elder apostles, man. I don't know what's y'all problem, but hey, the truth is the truth. And don't feel no way about it. Just go with the flow. Revelation chapter 1 verse 13 is talking about YAHAWASHI. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot. Okay? Not a t-shirt, a garment down to the foot. Alright? And girt about the paps with a golden girdle. YAHAWASHI had a big golden belt around his waist. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. And his eyes were as flame of fire. Okay, but the point I want you to listen to is that clothed with a garment down to the foot. Okay, so the elder said, make sure your garments at least go past your knees. But YAHAWASHI wore a garment that went down to his foot. But the point of me bringing out the story about what literally happened, like no less than 24, no less than, it's 10:34 right now. No less than 24 hours ago, this happened. And what I'm saying is he being over righteous much, because you wearing your fringes and your garment to your job, and at the very same time though, you being over wise, because it said the same thing though. You may know who you are, but other people may not know or agree with who you are. You have to remember, YAHAWASHI's own people who he died for. Not the 2/3. I'm saying that 1/3 in the elect, but the whole nation gonna be saved. It's because they didn't want to listen to what he had to say. They didn't want to believe that he was the Messiah. So if you're going to work with your fringes on a t-shirt, which is actually going against the rule, you being overwise. It's not wise to do that. But like the elder said, we're supposed to be wearing our garments going at least past our knees, or either all the way down to our foot. And then there was something else too that one of the elders said. I believe with Elder Apostle Tahar. He said that you need to be wearing pants when you go out to camp, because we're not supposed to be showing our nakedness. And that is true. A woman shouldn't be walking by and she see you got nice toned calves and everything, and her man's is a wimpy. She's like, ooh, he has some nice calves. Nah, man. Hey, cover yourself up. You know what I'm saying? So this is all going back into, man, this is the spirit heavy. This is all going right back into Jeremiah. This is for me to you through the Spirit and power Yahweh Shai. This is Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 16. This is how we are supposed to do it. Thus saith Yahweh the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way. So that goes back to our attire when we go to the word. And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said we will not walk therein. So that's basically saying you will find rest from your souls by doing what? Taking heed to what the elder apostles are saying. But if you say you will not walk therein, then you're being rebellious. You have to hearken unto that and pay attention. Because if you're going to give double honor to the elder, you have to really understand who these men are. And Elder Apostle Gabar said something so beautiful. He said, I say this humbly. In order for you to be an elder, you have to have been doing this for 25 years or more. And they have. You're talking about the top 4. And you also got, man, Ayathan, Ainat, Sakaran, Manatazar. We can just go all day, man. But the thing is that if you believe that them are the elders, hearken to what they saying. Because through the spirit of Yahawah Shema Shai, man, and Elder Pascal Bar says this, he said this on a couple of occasions. I truly believe it. He said Yahawah Shema Shai dealing with Elder Pascal heart. And I really believe that. All the way through. You know, so you have the hearkening to the spirit. Hey, and it's like the Most High is dealing like that directly with that man. And that's a beautiful and also scalable thing. Because it said the Most High is terrible and great in his works, you know. But at the very same time, though, we have to desire them old paths. And something that the brother from, like I said, this is like a spiritual rant, but I brought out precepts, though, so bear with me. Salaki if I go off. I pray not. It's the brother from Bible Teacher SC. He did a video, and this is what prompted me to do this. He said, I see y'all brothers at camps, and he said, and y'all be wearing the wife beaters or the A shirts under your garments. He said, now I'm not an elder, but he said, I don't like that. Y'all shouldn't be doing that because you shouldn't be showing your nakedness. And that will also prompt me to bring out what Elder Pascal Kabar said about wearing pants. Cause you know how women are. They see you got your wife beater off. They can see the side of your chest. They can see your triceps popping. They can see your deltoids popping. All that. Man, they don't need to be walking with their man lusting after that. We need to be covered up, just like the women's supposed to be covered up as well. Cause men, we shouldn't be walking around with our shirt off. Why? It's gonna be enticing to a woman. Seeing your pectoral muscles, your abdominal muscles, your obliques. Seeing your latimus dorsi. I used to work out a lot, so I know, it's your trapezoid. They see your whole sculpture, and guess what they seeing? A God, because the Most High made you in the likeness of Him. Man, they shouldn't be getting tempted by that, because her God's supposed to be her man. So really, the dress code goes back to just proper etiquette. Through the spirit of Yahawah Shema Shai. That's it, man. So I'm gonna bring out one more precept. Going back into, we supposed to wear our garments. So any fools out there who want to get kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with no milk and talking about, okay, so what? Am I supposed to wear my garment all the time? No, I'm not saying that. But just you have to really understand it's a time and a place for everything, and to tell you that in Ecclesiastes as well. But this is what I want you to proceed, and I bear with me real quick. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. Listen. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Understand, it's a time and place for everything. So when the elders say for you to wear your garments all the past your kneecaps or all the way down to your foot, and I also hearken, I agree with the brother from South Carolina. Wear a t-shirt. Don't wear your wife beater as well. All right? And make sure you have your fringes and your border of blue. Hey, what Paul said, the things that write unto you, they are the commandments of YAHAWASHI Mashiach. That's what 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 37, if I'm not mistaken. And remember, it spoke about having those epistles written in their hearts. Well, guess what? These words we speak on these videos, these are electronic epistles. Like you have emails, which are electronic mail rather than mail being put in your PO box in front of your house. So when the elders putting up videos, those are electronic epistles. It's no different than reading the epistle of Paul or Peter or James or Jude. Understand? You have the 144,000 servants of the Yahawah Shema Shai, the apostles. Start with the elder apostles, great MILLSTONE on down. So, something me and the brother Kwame Asha say a lot. Hey, just trust the procedure. And what's trusting the procedure? Trusting in the spirit. You can't go wrong when you do that. And that's what patience comes in at. Because now you have to learn to be patient and wait for the results. And everything. All right. But nonetheless, though, I want to give our undergoing praises into Yahawah, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Chakadash. Double honor to my elder apostles at Great MILLSTONE who rule well. Like I always say, man, ask for forgiveness, pray without ceasing, stay humble, remain diligent. And to Wadi Yahawah Shema Shai for keeping the spirit of application upon me, because I hope brothers really understand. You could be Sakari. You could be Nathaniel. You could be General Yohana. You could have been GOCC Rakah. But you're here. And you preaching the word, Yahawah Shema Shai in all truth and honesty pertaining to 1 John chapter 2, verse 20. So with that being said, Kwame Asha Allah.